Hi there, Ed Robinson, and I want to give you a report for the month of September's results through the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board statistics. As you can see on the side here, they can get very detailed. Actually, that's the short form. It can be as long as 40, 50 pages of a documentation. So I'm going to just give you the overview information that most people are really interested in knowing, which is things like total residential transactions. So the number of sales last year from, September to September the year before is down 7.1%. That sounds pretty substantial, doesn't it? Interesting is that the average selling price on residential properties increased 3%. So the volume went down, but the prices actually went up slightly. These are things that you don't hear in the media. The media would rather give you the information that's the worst because that's what sells the news. So let's take a look at the new listings. Another interesting fact, the number of listings was way up. 16,258 as compared to 11,281 last September. So the number of listings were up 44.1%. Now that's enormous. Interesting also is the number of days to sell the property was 5 days less. It dropped 14.3% from 35 days to 30 days. This is neither here nor there when you're in that particular area of property sales, so it doesn't really matter. And this is the home price index. What it is, it's the best of the best, the worst of the worst, looking over the number of years, how the market has little dips and dives and so forth, but it's taken apples compared to apples, you might say, comparison from one year to the next. So we're in a slight incline, so it's still looking very good as far as that goes. How about the condominium apartment sales? Up 20.7% over the same quarter. This is quarterly now, last year. Down 4.2% on the average selling price. And I believe that's because more of the lower price properties sold, because the higher ones are still there and they're probably getting as much as they were before. But the lower price properties, they've had a larger volume, so that pulls them, as I said, the best of the best and the worst of the worst. They pull the prices down slightly. New listings, down 13.6%. So that's probably one of the reasons. Remember, these are MLS properties only. They're all MLS properties. Let's have a look at Toronto apartment rentals. Well, the apartment rentals, that's not the whole picture on the city. That's an apartment rentals that were on the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board's MLS system. So not when you see a building with its own tenant manager in the building, they're not on the multiple listing service. So these properties went on MLS to be rented out. And here we go. The number up 5.4% year over year. Quarter over quarter, pardon me. Average bedroom rent, one bedroom, jumped 11.6%. That's a shame. They just can't build the buildings fast enough. I think that once they can see cutting it down from 3 years to just get some sort of approval to build is not good. They've got to start putting things out faster and doing it faster to give people places to live. And real estate always has been supply and demand. If there's not enough things, like anything else, if there aren't enough, they're going to go up in price. Obviously, if there are not enough of them. That's my report as I see it. The Toronto Regional Real Estate Board MLS statistics for the month of September. And I'll have October's ready for you in the first week of November. Bye for now.